Good evening, everybody. Hello, how are you? Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Professorio del Pantalone, though my friends call me Ricky. I have come here tonight as part of the latest installment of our 500-part series of lectures designed to educate and inform. We are calling them Theodore Talks. Now, tonight is number 427, 33 Ways to Kill an Ottoman Turk. Number the first. Firmly and slowly insert his pointed-toed slipper into his nostril until you hear the soft, wet crunch of sinal bone. I'm sorry, that's actually tomorrow night. Tonight is number 426, How to Meet and Seduce Ladies. Yes. Now, for the benefit of you bros out there, and have we any bros in the audience? Yes, hello? Give me some skin, bro. Yes, fantastic. Yes, hello. For the benefit of you bros, I have decided to divide my advice into 3 parts. The first, how to meet ladies. The second, how to seduce ladies. And the third, how to roger ladies. This is ISL for rogering. Now, we shall begin. Part the first, how to meet ladies. Ladies are everywhere these days, it seems. You can hardly saunter across the piazza without stumbling across some lovely bit of crumpet. Or a plague victim. Now, I speak from experience. You must be careful not to confuse the two. The ladies are the ones with the long hair and the soft, squidgy bits all over them, who generally douse themselves in scented oils from Arabia to hide the fact that they haven't bathed since the last crusade. Many of these ladies, the younger and more fertile variety, can be found at an establishment known as the club. Viz. The club is a very interesting establishment where ladies quaff all sorts of exotic fermented fruit beverages with glowing plastic cubes in them while dancing and shimmying to the dulcet tones of the latest minstrels, such as Giovanni Gabrielli featuring Pitbull. Now that Pitbull can shred on the lute, let me tell you. Now, it is important to find a lady that is well-fed and attractive. Many of the ladies that you see in these sorts of establishments are clearly victims of the plague. Or the famine, one of the two. How they're able to afford $12 cocktails when they seem to be unable to provide themselves with the most basic and meager nourishment is quite beyond me. But once you have located an attractive, well-built lady, not unlike those cherubic slatterns in those dirty paintings by that filthy pornographer Peter Paul Rubens, you can approach her, and thus their courtship begins. Step the second, how to talk to a lady. Now that you have located your lady, introduce yourself with a sweeping bow and an offer of a peck from your snuff box. Pro tip, bros, ladies love snuff. Am I right, bro? Provide me with skin, yes! Once you have introduced yourself, engage her in conversation. It is best to discuss some sort of current event, such as the Sochi Olympics or the fall of Constantinople. This way you appear in the loop. Once you have broken the ice, it always helps to compliment her. Example, your corset is tied exceedingly tight this evening, my lady. You must have the most competent handmaidens in all the city-states. Or, boils and smallpox scars do not distract significantly from your beauty, or even if you're feeling particularly saucy, you know, your hips look sufficiently wide enough to cause no trouble in furthering my dynastic line. Now, once you're in there, once you've made headway, it is time to subtly introduce the idea of returning back to your manner. You know, my lady, I have some of Albrecht Durer's latest woodcuts fresh from Nuremberg back in my manor if you fancy a gander. By this point, she should be moister than the Venetian canals and ready to return to your cottage. That brings us to step the third, the sexual act. The horizontal waltz, the dance son's breeches, the fuck parade. I don't know. I ran out of clever euphemisms after the second one. In any case, when it comes to the sexual act, don't be nervous. All you have to do is follow my pro tips, and if you have looked after your grooming, all should proceed swimmingly. A note on grooming. Always ensure that your hair is properly and thoroughly doused in Milanese beaver oil, and that your codpiece, though excessive, is not positively humongous. You know, we're all cool dudes here, but very few of us are the Ayatollah of rock and roller, so it is best to not kid yourself. Right, bro? That's right. We'll do it later. Now, if she seems a little ill at ease, don't worry. Simply read to her some of Miguel de Cervantes' latest trek, Ladies Love Crap Literature. Or you could always do as I do, and have you each quaff a pint of Hippocras and peruse a Hieronymus Bosch triptych until you both collapse into paroxysms of giggles on the Persian rug. Then while you're down there, you simply mount her like a Bob and Steve to fright the souls of your fearful adversaries. Though do ensure that she is open to the idea and willing. Because bros know data rape is totes not cool. That's right, totes not cool. After all, this is the 17th century, 21st century! So, once you have proceeded, hopefully, your rugged good looks will distract significantly so that she won't notice the fact that you have beechwood splints lashed to your lifeless octogenarian member in the hopes of maintaining some semblance of a human erection. So, no harm, no foul. Then, when all is proceeded, you can proceed to rock a geocentric universe! Now, bros, fluids and brosives. All you have to do, once more to the breach, dear friend, once more. All you must do is follow my simple tips, and you too shall be siring an entire Landsneck regiment of bastards from your breeches faster than you can say Lucrezia Borgia! Thank you, and